what would you say is the you know the thing that you should be most committed to right now, just in case sometimes when something like this happens, we have to reevaluate, what's important to focus on. Like Samina's been doing great, really good. She had some legal stuff, landlord stuff, bankruptcy stuff, all hitting her. And so it's like, okay, so then let's just talk about those things right now, and let's, and everything can still get honored. But yeah.
Like I've watched a couple of the clips, like the psychology of marketing. Like the last one was what is a funnel? What's his name? Russell Brunson was explaining basically what a funnel was, because I had no idea, and he explained the story of his potato gun and all that. And I thought, okay, at some point I'm probably going to have to be doing something similar. Work is like really, for the last couple of weeks, is dead. So maybe there's something I can do just to get a kickstart in that direction.
So these people, each one of these people, you've earned the right. I would only focus here. You want to start building your business, bro? Don't worry about a funnel. Don't worry about that crap. That stuff is all risk. So therefore, don't play a game that there's so much risk, and then when you don't get results, you don't even exactly know why they said no. Was it because it was the wrong hook, the wrong offer, the wrong message, you have no idea. Why would you play that game when you have no idea why you're failing? At least if you're failing with these people, you could figure out why it didn't work.
Okay.
So these people, you want to start asking yourself, thinking about, what do I want from them next? Do I want to gift them something of value that they know is value? Another session with me, compliment, gratis. Just had a look at the people that, that really, I really enjoyed serving. And not to say I don't appreciate all the money I get from all my clients, but really, Meg, you stood out. And I just want to tell you, I'm doing a solid for you. I'm going to give you a free session. Okay, now you gave her a free session, a free reading or whatever. Now you've earned the right to make a request after that if you wanted to. Hey, Meg, here's the request I have for you. It's not even a request. You're going to say yes. I'm going to set you up with something that is potentially way more valuable than even what just happened here between you and me. You earn the right to say that after you've given. Or you might say, Meg, I want to ask you a favor. I'm in the process, of, like many people, of like building a business. I don't know if you know it. The only reason I didn't qualify for that government funding is because I never made $5,000 in my business in 1 year ever. Did you know that? Guess what? They don't know that. That's called being authentic. And for that reason, I wanted to say that I had a conversation with this consultant guy that thank God you're going to go see him, because he's amazing and he deals with people really that have businesses, right? He advised me to be authentically honest with the people that I have real relationships with and I really enjoy working with. And he actually told me to have this session with you. I'm telling you the goods now. He told me after the session to ask you a question that would be of my benefit. May I ask you that question? Because it's okay if you say no. Right now, it's not trickery, right? May I have permission to tell you what he said to say? Yes. He said to ask you, if there was only one person, just one person you know, that all the people you know, if they do what I do and you told them, and they knew that I was willing to give them a free session so they could experience what I do, who would that one person be? Oh, I can't think of anyone right now. Yeah, I know. I get it. But if there was just one person, you had to take a wild guess. Only one name. Just give me a first name. I'm not going to call them. Who might that person be?
Meg?
Well, no, you're asking Meg that after you gave her a session.
Okay.
So that was a process. So I'm asking you to look at your list as this is the fastest, easiest, and biggest pathway to the biggest money.
Okay.
It's here. It's not somewhere else. It's actually in front of you.
Okay.
It's in the referrals that exist here. Another reason I made so much money is because I remember when I was a headhunter, I got in shit because I interviewed this guy that was a slug. You know, somebody that, oh my God, this guy'd never get a job. And I threw his thing in the waste paper basket, his resume after interviewing him. My boss, Dan, I'm 25, said, what the fuck are you doing? I said, this guy's a slug. No one will hire him. And he said, let me tell you something. We have A candidates that we place in A companies. We have B candidates that we place in B companies. And we place C companies in C companies. And we have duds. The duds we get referrals from. You don't just throw that guy away. Provide value to him, because a dud is not used to being treated by headhunters very well, because everybody knows they're a dud. They appreciate your service even more, these people, Scott, which earns you the right after showing him that you're there to help, to ask for a referral. I used to ask for referrals, and I used to sometimes not even have to, and people would volunteer to fax over the entire employee directory of their company. They wanted me to rate it because they felt like everybody deserves a guy like this to headhunt, to help them.
Okay.
So look at that. This is a process that you're more in control of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't think. Your problem is like Samina used to have. Oh my God, it's been taking years to get her out of this problem. She thinks too much. I would look at her and say, "Oh, you better stop thinking, Samina. It's not nice in there." And she'd laugh. Because whatever you're thinking about, it's usually not nice. I don't want you to think. Because if thinking's involved, it's usually not the right answer. But let's try this out. Gut feeling. Got it? That means you have to answer quick. I don't want you thinking. Shut your fucking thinking, stupid fucking mind up. That's where you laugh. Okay. I'm going to say a name, and you're just going to go. Let's see what the options are. Free session. Referral. What are the possible options here of something you can offer them? A free session with you.
I could do like a free, I call it a spirit Reiki session, where it's actually it's like doing Reiki in person, but I do it remotely. And I also pick up intuitively if there's any kind of intuitive.
Yeah. I don't need the details on this. It's not those details.
Yeah.
So one option is a free session with you would be the next logical step in developing that relationship, right?
Okay.
Another option is putting out an offer for them to come and pay you for something, right? Okay. There's some people that you could actually do that. You don't have to just always go to free, okay. Right? So and then another option is referral. So free session, paid session. Does that make sense? So in other words, you present a different offer to them. That's an option. Paid offer.
Yeah.
Call it paid service. Or give them a free service. Or get a referral out of them. Or 12-12. Like get them into Samina. So let me say it again, so you're going to know what the options are, so that you can not have to think when I continue with this. So the options are, you're following up with them because you know you've earned the right to get a referral. And you don't just send them a message on a text, "Hey, can I get a referral?" when you know the people, right? Yeah. You could do a video for them. Remember before you got all frustrated with me? I don't want to do this, learn this OBS stuff, blah, 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 right? That's what that was all about back there, man. This is about the highest probability of getting a yes to a request is to record a video. You could do it on Zoom. Samina's doing that now. Just hit the pause button and then start it, whatever. But the options are my next thing to do with these people that is going to be the easiest for them to say yes, getting me closer to making money, is to either ask them for a referral. Let's make the playing field equal. Even if it's not true, let's pretend you're sending a personal video message to invite them into one of these things. And look, when you got a list of only this many people, that's what you do, man. People feel so, wow, I can't believe you sent me this video message. Nobody does that, right? Yeah, I did that because I know your time's busy. You got on a lot on your plate. This is important. I want to make sure I'm at my best as I share it with you, and that you could take your time and only watch this when you want to watch it. No rush, right? You know you've just increased the probability of them saying yes if the message is in video.
Okay.
Where you get to control at least your energy, and they get to control when they really want to watch it. Because people can set up an appointment, and then all of a sudden the appointment comes and they don't want that appointment anymore, but they get on it out of obligation. And they're just in a bad mood and they're going to say no to anything anyway.
Okay.
So you got that? I want you to imagine, even if it's not true, that there's 4 options. All of them are a personal video message.
Okay.
One option is a personal video message to get just one referral. Okay. Notice one. As a headhunter, here's what I used to do. Watch me. If there was just one name, only one name, just before we go right now, I know we're just we're over. Thank you so much. Let me just ask you, if there was just one person you know and you were to tell me their name absolutely confidentially, I would approach them, Andrew, and I wouldn't even tell them that you gave me your name. Are you hearing what that, Andrew? Are you hearing me? If there was just one person you know, only one, and you knew that nothing bad was going to happen out of this because I was going to approach them in a way that and I would go something like this. Hey, my name's Scott. I'm a corporate recruiter headhunter. I got your name confidentially. Someone that knows of your work. That's all I can say. And I just want to ask you, just like how I approached you, Andrew. So there's no risk of this coming back. Why did you fucking sick this guy on me? It's going to be done like that. But Andrew, if there was only one name, because I don't want 10 names, I only want one name. Who do you think is that one person that would be the best person for me to talk to, that would get the most benefit out of what I do in helping business owners?
Okay. Initially, when you were asking me the question,
give me a first name. Give me a first name.
Amber.
Great. Now this I'm just showing you a process here, and then here's what I do. Andrew, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And can you tell me a little bit about Amber? And then you do. Got it. Again, thank you. I just want to assure you, Andrew, I'm going to talk to her without mentioning your name. Of course, it would work better if I could mention that you refer me. Would it be okay?
Sure.
Notice I got the name because I promised that I wouldn't use your name. Now I got the name. Now I reassured you. I promised you. But would it be okay? You just said yes. I just because I didn't go and ask for 4 things. Just give me one name. There's no way you can say no because I'm not going to even use your name. Now, check this out. This is what I did next. Thank you so much. I'll approach the person and that. And look, just before I go, if there was just one more person that you knew, who would that next person be that would be the person they should talk to in addition to Amber? And I would they'd give me the second name. And it was so hard. I go, thank you. If there was I would keep asking, getting name after name until I could tell I'm really pissing them off now. As soon as I knew it, I'd say, look, thank you so much. I didn't mean to take advantage of your kindness and whatever, but I would keep going for those names, but I'm only going for one at a time. because you don't want a list from anyone. And I'm not saying you're going to go ask for 2 names, Andrew, but you just want to pull out that one referral that is the only referral. If there was only one person, Meg, that you could get me in touch with that you think would be just the ideal fit for what I do. Andrew, you know there's usually not 2 or 3, right? There's one. I'd rather go after just the one. And so then I would do this. Tell me, out of all the people that you could have thought of, what was it about Amber that you think she's the right one? Tell me, Andrew.
Well, before my brain had a chance to actually think, intuitively, I just got her name, and she's already on the list of people I approached. Interesting thing is, I wouldn't pin her as a very organized, business-oriented person. Maybe quite the opposite. But for some reason, her name instantly hit me before you even finished your sentence. So I just went with it intuitively. I personally think she could do with some help as well. So I just blurted her name out as soon as I got that hit. I have approached her. She's on the list. You can see what I've messaged with her, but she came to mind like very, very quickly. So that's why I'm just saying her. That's why I'm mentioning her. I didn't analyze or her situation thing, which I'm not meant to anyway, I guess. She just instinctively came through very quickly. So I don't have a logical reason.
Right. So if you were to tell Amber exactly this, and then she'd be, okay, I'm open, but tell me, like, what is it that these people do? So what is it that you see now? You went with the gut feeling, the intuition. That's what I do all the time too. Then I try to find words to communicate, even though I sometimes don't even know the real reason. So if you had to guess, and you had to just kind of try to guess how to give Amber something, like it would be something like this: Amber, I really want you to talk to this guy, Scott. You'd have to talk to Sabina first, and it's free. There won't be any upsells. I know that's weird. I'm not going to explain that. Let me just get to what you really need to know. So what do you think she would need to know about me for her to get a sense about like what I could do for her, even though you're not even sure why she'd be coming on the call?
I feel she would want to know how you can help. What do you have that's of value for her time? What can you do for her? What kind of help can she get from you?
Everybody wants to know that. And so here would be my answer. I have no idea. What problem do you have that hasn't been solved? Right? So I can't answer that. Nobody can answer that. But so then, given that, okay, not knowing what the hell's going on in your life, Amber, and having no idea why the spirit told me you're the person. Here's what I wanted you to know about this guy, Scott. So go ahead, tell her right now, meaning pretend I'm her, everything that you know about me, including he's an asshole and like I don't care. Like just tell her everything you could possibly tell her that you know about me, and all of it, since we don't know what about me would be the reason that she would want to come and meet me over Zoom.
Okay. Okay. Well, Amber, since I'm already experiencing firsthand some of the programs that Scott's offering, I'm doing them now, and I'm getting a ton load of benefit from it. Doing lots for me. I'm making progress. I'm sorting stuff out.
Okay. So give me some specifics there. That means nothing.
Okay.
So you said 3 adjectives that mean something.
Okay.
Like even if you say I'm making more money, okay, you can be making $1 more. So just share all the value and benefit that you've gotten in your 2 sessions from me.
Okay.
Right? Because that is what your intention is, right? Is that she gets to talk to Sabina and Sabina sees it as a fit for her to get, a couple hours of my time for free on a Zoom call.
Okay. So I'll tell her that since working with you, I've managed to get a structure back to my day where I now choose and then actually enjoy getting up earlier. I have a longer day. I have more time. I have more structure. I can think more clearly now. I can focus better and get more stuff done. I'm learning a little bit more about connecting with other people, improving my business, and just overall making more progress and feeling better about it.
And so who is this Scott guy? Like, what does he do? Because you could Google me and it looks like I'm the addiction, I'm this, I'm that, right?
Yeah.
How would you describe me to a friend? Like,
Okay.
here's what this guy does. This is the best way I could try to explain it.
Okay, so what Scott does is he's an expert at communicating with people, figuring out what they need, determining how to help them. He's worked with a lot of people, companies. He's done a ton load of courses. He's very, very people orientated. He's done many things, including headhunting. He's a marketing expert. He knows how to work with people. He's very intuitive, so he can get a good sense with just having a conversation with you. He can get a really good sense of where your stuckness is, and he can recommend what you need to just get past your blockages and make some good progress.
And how about this one? Why are you doing this? And why is he doing this? Why would he be willing to help me for free?
Okay, so one of the things that he is extremely good at is he has also worked with many people who have had addictions, and part of his contribution to giving back is helping people with addictions and other problems to get well, not out of charity, but by helping others, he also helps himself to, as a former addict, it helps him to also stay clean. It's much easier for him to stay focused and doing the work he loves. And he gets a lot of satisfaction out of helping people. And the free programs aren't the only things he does for free. He has other work where he earns income, so he doesn't need to make money off his free programs. This is more of a passion for him. He gets a lot out of it just by doing it. So he doesn't have to worry about making money from people. This is what he loves to do.
Excellent. Now, let me tell you in my words why I do it. That's not why, but that's as close to trying to explain it in our material world, right? So you did a very good job.
Okay.
So here's why I do it. When I was told in 1999 that I had a less than 1% chance in staying sober for even 1 year because my core addiction was crack cocaine, and that those were the odds, I met some people that showed me that the most important thing that I had to do to beat those odds was to make a decision that it was going to be my primary purpose in my life during my spare time to help other people that were in this same hopeless situation. So my job was to help others find permanent recovery during my spare time. And so it's been over 20 years. I still haven't relapsed because I embraced step 12. Now what happened is, years went by. I created All Addictions Anonymous, helping addicts all over the world. I created the Addiction Free Youth and helping kids prevent addictions. And things may have changed in what I do, but what I learned is that there is no better way for me to get connected with God than to wake up in the morning and serve somebody for free with the things that I love to do. So I still maintain this structure, and this is how I super rocket myself into the 7th dimension of fucking vortex. I wake up. Sometimes that person I'm meeting is one of my paying clients. I have early in the morning before I start my official work activities, 7 days a week. Samina is allowed to bring people in on there, and she can make money off it if she wants. I don't. I start my day every morning helping somebody for free. Right? So I might help you, and then it's like, okay, I can help you again a month later. And then again, maybe 2 months later. I will never have you not be able to see me. And so here's why I do it. This is for you to understand. You know how a lot of people wake up in the morning and they go to the gym and they have this ritual to get themselves into peak state? Some people get up, they read a book. Some people go have a cup of coffee. Some people, whatever. Some people meditate with music. Isn't it true these are, well-being or meditation practices there's a lot of people use to get themselves grounded and centered?
Yep.
What I've realized is this is my meditation.
Mm.
When I'm in this session with you, I am not here. I am present to another human being, and I am here in a completely abundant energy, not using this as a funnel to ask you for something after. This is my meditation, bro. And the times change. I used to have it, sometimes it was 5 a.m. Like when if things are changed, but every single day, whatever that time of day. In the winter, I find I change it to, it's a little bit later. But I set the rules. I have no shortage of finding people. And here's another thing. I don't go to 12-step meetings for years. Why? Because I was taught you go to 12-step meetings to find someone to help. I said to myself, that's 2 hours, 4 hours. I could help people just by being willing to break my anonymity and just put a video out on Facebook and say, I'm a crackhead and I want to help people. So I do what I do every morning also because I got bored of helping addicts. What I mean by that is I'm so good at that because I practiced. I've helped so many addicts that an addict comes in, and I know you can relate to this. I don't even have to think anymore. I just see the patterns and I just pretend that I'm listening. It's so easy for me that I'm bored. So then I expanded how all the many ways I was going to help people for free in the morning. And then I realized anything, personal intervention on a family member, your business, how to make money, how to build a funnel, how to stop an addiction, how to stop a family member that's like, whatever. I just decided every morning I will help someone solve a problem that no one else has been able to solve. It's my meditation.
Okay, got it.
If you started doing this yourself, and I'm not trying to sell you into it, I'm just saying, when I have a person in the morning and then I go on with my day, the type of things that I get done are more enjoyable and higher level, bigger money making shit. Higher vibrational stuff. When I don't have a person in the morning, which is rare, I can tell you my energy is not as peak when I'm doing my work.
Okay.
So for me, 12-12 is my meditation. I don't just want to sit there and hang out with God and be clear and focused. I want to come in being clear and focused, doing my meditation. By the way, what's playing in my ears? I'm playing my meditation music all the time. It centers me, so I'm actually hearing my meditation music that grounds me and gets me present. That's why I got 2 mixers here. I can turn up the levels for my, I'm meditating in the silence and I'm being present to you because, man, when I give you all I got, I give myself all I got. Whatever I give to you, I cause for myself. And so we say 12-12 is cause for another what you most want for yourself. Here's what I most want for myself.
Yeah.
To feel fucking powerful, peaceful, prosperous, connected to God at the biggest level. And here's how I do that.
Okay.
I am here for you to be of maximum service to you. Notice that I asked you a question at the beginning. What is it you want to solve? What solution? The first thing you gave me was something that wasn't to your benefit, but it was to my benefit. Right? I want to get people in to see Samina and then into you. I was just like, that's not what I'm here for. And it's not. It wasn't a strategy. It wasn't like, let me fucking blow your mind, and then if we have time, we'll do that too. No, I'm here to be of maximum service to this guy. Like, as a result of this conversation, he is going to be taking different directions, different thinking processes. His life is going to be different because of this time he had with me, which is, it's been more than 2 hours. If you're okay with it, I am. We're almost done, but I'm sorry that I didn't notice the time.
No problem.
But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I'm that's how much I'm into this, bro.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah, I totally get that. That's your meditation.
Yeah.
That's your power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you've never experienced me try to like get money out of you, close you. Can you give me a referral? I don't do that because there's no need for that. Why is there no need for that? Because I'm doing this every morning. That's what's bizarre. Even though this is what I do for free every morning, I believe this is why I have no problem bringing in money all other different ways.
Yeah.
Because I'm tapped into what is it you really want to do? Here's what you really want to do. If you had the life where you could do your readings and you could do your gifts and you had a different client every day that was paying you what you want every day, that's the dream life for you, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. Do what I enjoy.
Right, and make money from it. If you can't be with the one you love, love the one you're with. Do you know that Luther Vandross song? If you can't be with the one you love, love the one you're with. Love the one you're with. Okay, I changed the wording of that song to this. If you can't do the work you love for money, then do the work you love for free.
So point being, you've got to do what you love and be in alignment. If you do something you don't love, you're going to be screwed one way or the other.
I didn't become an entrepreneur so I could like buy it, like get a job, like so I could have a job.
Yeah.
I became an entrepreneur so I could set the rules of, I don't want to work with this person. This person pissed me off. Fuck off and go tell your friends that I'm an asshole, because that's how much I don't give a fuck, because I only do the work I love and I have no problems making money. That's what we want. We want to be able to say, fuck you, no thank you, not enough money for you. Here's my asshole service charge. You are $50,000 because you're an asshole. And actually talk to them straight like that. That's what we want, right? We don't want to be in the rat race. You know how many entrepreneurs are in the rat race? You know. That's, when we take on a client we don't want to take on, or we work with someone for free, pro bono, because we have to. No, yeah. I'm saying, no, not that. What is it you really love to do the most? Well, then fucking do it every day. Do it every day at a scheduled time. Like, this is the time I do my free shit. Let people know. Anybody can come in here for free. And then, you know what, you come back even. Not every week. I created this thing for Samina, like a hybrid calendar way back. You come in, free everything. Come back again, free everything. Maybe a week later, and then it's a month, and then it's 2 months, then it's a 3-month wait, just like a treatment center. You keep come back. But the people that pay get priority access to coming in, right away.
Yeah.
But bottom line is, now there's no. Why would you want a barrier to doing the work you love to do so much? Like, of all the different things that you do, right, bro? If you could only pick one thing that, man, I love this thing a little bit more than even the other things. I love it so much. I could really, if I did it for free, like all the time, I think I'd probably be okay with that. As long as I was making money some other way. Like, that's how much I love it.
Yeah.
What would be that thing be? What would that thing be of all the things you do that it fucking juices you up every time you do it?
My spiritual development, whether I do it via a healing session or a class session, Doesn't really matter. Anything where I'm getting my intuitive juices going, when I'm using my intuition and my mediumship, whether it's teaching, just talking the information, any kind of spiritual information sharing and guidance, intuitive healing, basically healing. I can just put it under the healing umbrella. That's what I like to do.
You love it that much.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel like work. It's not real work.
Okay, look at this. What would happen if all those first names you gave me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people or whatever, 9 people, what would it do for you if you just told them that and said, I would love for you to get a free session like this because of what it does for me, providing it's like this time of day, I've got a calendar set up. What would that do for you? Just being able to, like, all out massive action, serve 10 people in next month or 10 people this month that you already know and like and who have blessed you by, hiring you in the past, and you got to just abundantly give them a free one of those you just described. What would that do for you?
I'd probably feel pretty energized and pumped because I'd be doing something enjoyable, especially the teaching and the information, the sharing. Readings can, whatever the case, but yeah, the energy would, my energy would pick up. I'd be kind of closer to being in the vortex. I'd be, doing my thing, what I like to do. I wouldn't be worrying about anything going on externally and all that stuff.
There you go. There you go. That's what it would do for you, right? It would put you in that zone like you actually do have a business, even if you're not getting paid. This is a business. You're doing this for your people because you appreciate them. And yep. You'd be like experiencing serving people, as opposed to what's happening now is you're like, I'm not serving people. I got to figure out how to get more people. I got to work on my marketing, my funnel. Maybe I need to do another Facebook post, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be pretty satisfying, motivating, uplifting.
So yeah. if I edited this conversation,
yeah,
from the beginning, we were talking, I pulled out a name, Amber, and I edited the whole thing out, and then you sent that video to all of these people. What would you have to do? What would you have to do to explain what this video is about? It might go something like this. Hey, Kyla. Hey, Kyla. I'm sending you this video. It's pretty bizarre, so I better tell you why. You're going to hear me talk about I'm with this guy, and he's a consultant, whatever. And then I talk about Amber. Seems unrelated, but hold on. I want you to see the authentic conversation that led to why, in the end of the video, you're going to see why he suggested that I offer you to receive my highest valued service that I enjoy, giving the most, and I unconditionally for free. I mean, conditional upon it fitting our schedule is my schedule. It's a pretty bizarre, wacky conversation. I don't think you've ever seen anything like this. So hold on.
Okay, so to be clear, the deal is, if she books a call with you, I give her a free whatever session.
No. I'm doing this for you, bro. I'm not even care about me. This is about you. I don't care about you getting 12 people, right? Not in this conversation. I'm trying to help you get in. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so listen, your people are going to hear this.
Yep.
What's the most amount of money? How much money did you make in your business last year doing this work you love to do?
Officially 2.5, 3. Unofficially, maybe double that, maybe 6.
Okay, great. Is it true that in the next year, with the uncertainty of the COVID, how that impacted you, the odds are you're going to have to get a job, and you're not going to be making, most likely, not $5,000?
There's a possibility I have to consider for sure. Yeah.
Right. And you love doing this work.
Yep.
And when you're doing this work, you are constantly going to remember how much you love doing this work. And when you are not doing this work, what happens is, because I've been both in 30 years, you forget how much you love this work. And then eventually you start to think you can never do it again. And you doubt if you were any good. And by you saying yes, all the people on this list, you may just have brought his business back to life. In fact, you have. So if you're listening to this video, whoever you are on this list, take it from me. I am asking you, out of my commitment to this man, who you know better than I do, did I not tell you when I first met after understanding your business that I think this is our second session, maybe the third, whatever. Is it? Do you remember one time I told you I don't think you have a hope in hell in making it right now?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
It was true back then.
Yeah.
You were really negative back then.
Yeah.
Now you got hope. If you get these people to say yes to letting you just serve them and do your gift that you love to do, it's going to accelerate you, bring you back to life, and remind you why you want to get better at marketing. You can't do marketing and sales from a position of not being connected with the people whose lives you're blessing.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe if these people all say yes and allow you to like, if they book a session with you for free, no kidding, no agendas here, no funnel, don't ask them to give you money. Just please receive this gift. You'd be giving the gift to me. If you saw these 10 people, all of them, over a Zoom session within the next month, all of them, they will have, in effect, brought your business back to life. And I know your gift would have had an equal energy exchange value for them, whatever that is. See, now it's clear. That's why you're doing it for free, right? It's from the heart.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
If I had to make the choice, get money out of all these 10 people based upon, my effectiveness at marketing and sales and that, chances are, if I'm lucky, I will get how many people to give me money on this list within the next month? 1 or 2?
Yeah, I was going to say 1.
1 or 2 and maybe none? Maybe none.
Yeah.
These are the people that trust you, know your work, you enjoy working with them, and you don't want those kind of odds of like, here's the easiest people I can serve, and there's actually a chance that I could get all of them to say no because money's involved. And yet right now, I need to get my confidence back and get back in that zone of doing the work I love.
Yeah.
Therefore, their money is no good to you because you will make so much more money if you get to serve all of them as opposed to maybe get $100 out of one of them.
Okay. Yep. Got it.
So I'm going to send this to you. Don't send it out to them. I'm also going to send it to Samina, who's very good, better than me actually, at writing the text message that's most appropriate.
Okay.
So, and then I'll talk to Samina and tell her what happened here and ask her if she'd be willing to set up like another session with you, because I don't want it to cut into the program you're doing with her. Yeah. But I think maybe just probably 30 minutes would be enough for her to just connect from the heart with this, with you. And then the text message, she's very good at that. They're not long stories. They're short messages. What do you want to say to be complete?
I was just thinking, so this is the part for me to do my freebies. Just the order of things as to, and maybe this is the thinking part again.
No, you're right. I never did tell you. I never went through the process because we got into something way better.
Okay.
we don't even have to like sort. We're just going to go for a 100% yes from all these people, gifting the thing you do for the reasons we said.
So I guess it's just, do I send, so say those people on the list, I send them the edited video first when it's ready, and then I phone them and follow up, or do I phone them first, let them, give them a heads up, I'm going to send them the video, then send the video?
What you're going to do is not risk fucking it up again. You're going to, first thing you're do is you're going to schedule an appointment with Samina after I talk to her and she agrees. And the both of you are going to come on this appointment listening to the edit that's about to go out to the person. So yeah, it's probably going to be an evening session. I will convince Samina that this is the best thing she could do to give you more time for free and to do it in the evening when, you know, because this is going to work. And yes, right now it's about helping you get people to receive your gift, and it's not about 12-12. But by doing this, you know, you'll be able to get all of these people to say yes to the 12-12 right after your session. Like literally, you know that guy you just talked to, right? Or you saw that got you here? I want you to get more from me for free. And me and one other person, because we took advantage of something during COVID, only 2 people were allowed to get this $2,000 coaching thing from Samina absolutely for free on the conditions we put out our best intention to introduce 12 people to Samina to also receive some stuff for free like I did. It just won't be their $2,000 program. So my request is to help me honor my agreement with Samina. Would you agree to having a call with her to possibly receive something else that was valuable? So by having you not do it first, but do this first for you that benefits you the most, now the probability of them saying yes to talking to Samina after you get this done first, the odds go way up the roof to like 90% on every one of them.
Yeah, because I was just struggling with, okay, what's the process for me to be more effective to approach? I'm talking about getting people for 12-12 because I really want to get people enrolled. It's just like, what's the right process to get them to say yes?
Yeah. And see, the thing is, it's always like the process always has to do with vibration, energy. You know, by doing this, you have put them in a state of like such gratitude and such a great place, and you've earned the right now to make a request.
Okay.
I request that you receive even more from me so that I can honor my agreement with Samina. Would you just do this as a favor for me? You just say it right after the session. Can we schedule a call? I got her calendar right now. Can I schedule a call for you to just talk to her for 20 minutes? And she'll decide if you're the right fit to have a kind of similar session with Scott like you saw on video that had you receive this for free. It's not 90% will say yes to it. It's 100.
Okay.
So I'm sure Samina would rather delay the process a bit to serve you and get your energy high, because that's what this is about. And then in the process of doing that, have 100% success rate on these 9-10 people that they will all say yes.
Yeah. Because I really want to, like, I'm in the right, I'm feeling it now. I really do want to get someone enrolled also, so I know how to do it. I actually want to successfully enroll someone because I want to get that feel, the feel of it. I want to feel what it's like to get someone enrolled in the 12-12.
Yeah, but we don't want you to risk it.
Yeah. So I'll wait for
the. I will talk to Samina about. Look, what is today? Monday. What is today? Monday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Like maybe my goal, maybe if I can get one enrollment before the next meeting on Sunday morning, if possible.
That's our goal. So how about this? Could you be available tonight or tomorrow night? Because if you go through this with Samina and create the right text with her, it's good. You got the odds will go up better.
Tonight's definitely wide open. Tomorrow I just have I do a freebie online on Facebook. I do free messages. That's one of my things I've started doing a couple of months ago. I do that between 7 and 8. So after 8 p.m. I'm free tomorrow, but this evening is wide open anytime.
Okay. And let me ask you, of all the people, do you think, because I get that you want to get an instant success here, if we edit this and just send it, however you send it, to Amber, the person who intuitively came up? Do you think she'll watch all of this? And
How long do you think the video would be? Like 15, 20 minutes?
maybe 30 minutes max, whenever we start to talk about her.
The edited video you do, I think she'll definitely watch that.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit the entire conversation, starting with Amber and all of this, because it shows the wacky process here, and it's very transparent what's happening here. So who is most likely to absolutely watch the whole video out of everybody?
That's a good question. Wow.
Okay, see, if you don't know,
I don't know.
then please wait.
Okay.
Wait, let's have that car. Let's schedule you to talk to Samina. Watch us edit together, and together the two of you are going to write the text that is the general form letter invitation that goes out to each of them.
Okay. So will it be like just a short session with Samina, like not a long, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
All you're going to do is the two of you are going to start the session watching my edit together, so you're both present to it.
Okay.
And then right after watching it, the two of you are going to discuss what you think the invitation message, the short text message should be.
Okay.
That would be the exact wording to go for all of these people.
Yeah.
And then you won't actually send the message to any of them without Samina's approval. Like, you're going to go back with her until she says, okay, that's it. She's very good with this.
Okay.
Because she's very good at having that message, the text message, cause them to watch it.
Okay. Yep. What came to mind, just maybe it's not off topic, but people's attention spans. You probably know better than I do what people's attention spans are like. Like, in terms of keeping them focused and watching things for a certain amount of period of time. Like, I'm used to it, but some people, it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why you need Samina. Because here's the thing. These people, if they understood what was in it for them, what this is about and why they're watching it really, and why it's worth 30 minutes or an hour of their time, because if you only then would you really understand what you just said no to.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got it that they might not watch it. You just killed the possibility for them. They're going to all watch it if it's set up right.
Okay. Yeah.
You might even say, I know this is a lot. This might seem like a lot of time. So I'll tell you one thing, it's going to be entertaining. I tell you another thing. I admit and confess to something that I know you have no idea about me, and it comes up in this video, and I'd be honored if you took a look at this. Because you do. You talk about how we talked about it.
Well, thank you.
How vulnerable you are right now with your business.
Yeah.
Or, hey, look, I know it's a lot to ask, and I want to ask, would you watch it just for me? There might be some people you just say, do me a favor. I know it's asking a lot. Could you just watch this video sometime in the next week? And it is 45 minutes long.
Okay.
And here's why I want you to do it.
Okay.
Again, Samina's going to help you with that.
Okay.
I'll talk to her.
Okay. Sounds good.
We're good for now?
Yeah.
All right.